Former interim chair of the Democratic National Committee, Dawn Brazil, has released a new tell-all book about the 2016 election.
In an excerpt from the book published on Politico, she details how the Hillary Clinton campaign controlled the DNC's money well before she was the party's nominee.
Our very own Desiree Gosselin spoke with one local volunteer for the Bernie Sanders campaign, who detailed why she thought the scales were tipped.
Just last year, this house on 2145 Bull Street was used as the Bernie Sanders campaign headquarters here in Columbia. I spoke with one volunteer who recounts what her experiences were like working here and how she says she felt that the system was rigged. Michelle Patterson was a super volunteer for the 2016 Bernie Sanders primary campaign in South Carolina. By her estimate, she spent about 30 hours a week volunteering on top of her regular full-time job.
The headquarters, and I go in, it seemed like they were having everybody run around and do a lot of things that didn't seem to do anything to help his campaign.
Patterson blames more than just the lack of organization for the hiccups in the campaign.
And the campaign headquarters was staffed by people who were just kind of hired help. Who had had experience in the Democratic Party before. As I found out, some of those people had actually worked for the Hillary Clinton campaign in the 2008 campaign. And they just, for whatever reason, weren't hired on. And I thought, now why aren't they working for Hillary Clinton this time? And that kind of thing bothered me. There were a lot of things that bothered me.
Patterson plans to still keep her torch burning for Bernie Sanders and still helps maintain a Facebook page promoting his core platforms called South Carolina Midlands for Bernie Sanders. But she has been tainted by this experience and plans to never volunteer for another Democratic candidate, preferring to embrace her independent roots. But she is optimistic about one thing.
Here's hoping that maybe we'll see Bernie in 2020.
For Carolina News, I'm Desiree Gosselin.
Other notable figures have spoken out on the alleged rigging, including President Trump and Senator Elizabeth Warren. DNC leadership is discussing rule changes for the next election in light of the Brazil revelations.